I just want to take this time out to give a big shout out to the 99 man that went to war with me to defeat that gorilla. Yes, sir, we with the vibes. But it's a new challenge going on for the women. 100 women versus accountability. Ooh-wee. That might be tougher than a gorilla.
A lot of niggas talking about 100 men versus one gorilla. Man versus dog. Can we get 100 women versus accountability? Holy shit! That is one of the battles of all fucking battles. Shit!
Let the games begin.
And to the man that said, forget 100 men versus a gorilla, let's do 100 women versus accountability. That took me out of here, y'all. That took me to another stratosphere. Because what do you mean 100 women versus accountability? Ladies, I hate to say it. The girls don't like taking accountability. And, you know, to unseasoned ears, accountability can sound like you're being blamed. But how I view it is, accountability is just the ability to take into consideration the way that you contributed to the outcome. That's all you got to do. We didn't say you got to take all the blame. We just said take into consideration what you may have done that contributed to the outcome, to the experience. That tickled me. 100 women versus accountability is hilarious. And one thing about me, I'm going to chuckle. I'm a chuckle. I'm a cackle. If it's funny, I'm a chuckle and cackle because that's just me. But that was funny.
Ladies, she just gave out a cheat code to win this battle. Take into consideration what you may have done to contribute to this situation. That's it. And y'all can walk out unscathed and win this battle.
What did you do?
Why are you guys laughing?
What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
You broke the bomb. Look, you got.
Well, next time you put gas. Why do you have me doing it? You're the man. You should be doing it.
You're the stubborn one, hard-headed.
What kind of man are you?
I told you to do it later.
What kind of man are you? You should have been doing that. Not
I
me.
told you I was gonna do it later.
Now look what happened.
That's your fault. Don't blame me for that.
I blame you.
So, because what he didn't do, your actions is his fault. Yeah. We in for a battle, y'all.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women weaponize emotions to negate accountability. Accountability seems like such a big word to so many women already. They don't like to hear it. They definitely don't want to take that shit. So instead of taking accountability, what they'll do is they'll guilt trip you, use silent treatment, emotional outbursts, blaming, and avoidance, all to get you to do whatever they need you to do in those moments. And at that time, it's probably forget that they need to be taking accountability for something. And so inside of these relationships is actually emotional manipulation. And what it does is it creates trust issues, communication breakdowns inside of it with your man. Now, he don't want to have these deep conversations with you because he knows that this is what he's going to have to deal with.
And even on top of all that, he's going to be the one held accountable for not having good communication or conversation. And really, she the root of that problem. You think she gonna acknowledge that?
Holy shit. No, this is literally your new driver.
He's freaking out right now.
He has to be there.
Yeah.
Should I move my car?
Yeah.
Fuck! Are you okay? Move my car.
Take a donut.
Nah, Don't give me that look. We is not finna start this at an early age. We have to hold you accountable in this situation, young lady.
And a lot of women lack accountability. There's a lot of women who you will sit down and ask her, like, hey, like in your last relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you dead in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah. That right there, what you said, a lot of women lack accountability. No. And I can say a lot of men lack accountability. How about we address the men lacking your emotional state?
I think what you're doing is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because again, I never said that men don't lack accountability. When you said it, I nodded. Yep, you're right. A lot of men do. But just the mere mention of a woman having something to work on made you feel away. You tell a woman that she needs to work on something, or you tell a woman that she's doing something wrong, automatically go into defense. Yeah, they may be wrong too, and we'll get to that. But right now, we on you. Mm-hmm. Don't spin it back in my moment of telling you what you need to work on. And a lot of women do that.
And she did it so smooth, automatic, like Steph Curry at the 3 with no hesitation. And if you don't know no better, she'll swindle you all day. Take accountability off of herself and project it right on you.
If a man brings nothing to the table but great sex and attractiveness, what does that make him?
Scrub.
And if a woman brings nothing to the table but great sex and great looks, is she the same scrub?
Well, it all depends.
If a man takes somebody's life, what does that make him?
A murderer.
If a woman takes somebody's life, what does that make him? Her.
A murderer.
Let's go a little bit deeper, right? If a man is 500 pounds, what is he?
Obese.
No, I'm not asking you.
Okay.
We're talking here. If a man is 500 pounds, what is he?
He's overweight.
And if a woman is 500 pounds, what is he?
She's overweight.
If a woman eats a vagina, what is she?
Disgusting. That makes her a dyke.
And if a man sucks a penis, what is he?
He's gay, homo.
And is the woman the same thing?
Yeah.
So let's go back to the top, because we got to do this. I got to walk y'all through this, right? So if a man offers nothing but great sex and attractiveness, he's a what again?
He's a scrub.
And if a woman offers the exact same thing, then what is she?
She trying to figure it out, see.
Wow.
Hey, the sad thing is he tried to walk her through it. And she is not budging, like she is not having it. She do not want to see that perspective at all.
And the craziest part about it that I see is that people push away people that they actually need. You push away somebody that challenged you to be a better person when you really need to be a better person, because all you do is cry about the fucked up things that you actually did to yourself and project and make it seem like it's something that happened to you, like playing a victim. That's all you do. So really, you need that person that's gonna tell you in the middle of that crying and complaining and playing a victim that no, you really was wrong in that situation, and maybe you really need to go fix that, or maybe you need to go apologize, instead of hearing the people that just sit there, listen, and go talk about you behind your back. Y'all push the good people away. That's because you can't handle them. You can't maintain them. You're not right within yourself. So you push them away. Either way it goes, though, as a good person, don't expect nobody that's a good person to fight to be in your life. Why would they do that? For what? They already a good person. They already blessed. They gonna wake up and breathe whether you care about them or not, whether you love them, whether you show them love or not. Even if you hurt them, they gonna heal. There is no winning this battle, trust me. There's no winning.
Big facts. Like, hold me accountable all day. Being held accountable, it does nothing but make you a stronger person. It makes you a better person mentally as well. And the people that also holds you accountable, oh yeah, cherish those people, because especially if it's coming from a place of love, you can't do nothing but prosper from them holding you accountable. They just want to see you do better, or see that situation that you have at hand become a better outcome.
The thing with men is they don't want to beat the same topic into the ground.
Yes.
Like when you like bring up the topic that you've already talked about 3 times, they'll be like, "Yeah, you talked
They have
about
no
this."
change of opinion. They have no other outlook or perception of it.
Like we can like talk about the same thing and be like, well, you know what's interesting actually, and bring it up again in a new way.
Yeah.
And you can like, we literally never run out of things to talk about, where a guy would be like, Okay, yeah. Like
I've heard enough.
We've talked about that before. Like, yeah, I know. And you're like,
And that's the best thing about women.
yeah,
Like,
it is.
men don't do that.
No.
And they're honestly like, their quality of life is worse, I think.
I agree. I agree completely.
That's funny. She said the quality of a man's life is worse because of that. So I just got one question. Clearly y'all on a podcast. Have y'all ever not observed a podcast ran by men successfully?
I'm with my boyfriend, baby.
So who should be held accountable in this situation? The lady, of course. Nah, I ain't gonna play like that, y'all. Listen, the man in this situation should be held accountable 100%. Listen, my boy, you gotta lock in. You can't be getting sidetracked like that, man. You gotta focus, bruh.
A girl's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
She deliberately lies about who the father is. Should she go to jail?
Should she go to jail?
For lying?
Hell no. But
Hell yeah.
he should get some compensation and be paid and did some shit to take care of the motherfucking baby.
Is she tripping? Yeah, nonsense.
Hell. What the fuck she going to jail for?
She fucking lied.
Okay, maybe she didn't know.
No, I just said she deliberately lied about who the father is.
Should she go to jail?
Yeah.
No. The fuck? Jail ain't for everybody.
She scammed the nigga.
She didn't really, cause nigga, you still fucked at the end of the day.
So for one, because jail isn't for everybody. So you can do wrong, but get off because jail is not for everybody. And then two, because he effed her. Oh, it didn't take two to tango in that situation. It was just solely his fault because he effed her. Got you.
Y'all, why the fuck I got a letter in the mail today from Pepco saying it was turning my lights off if I don't pay $1,346. My son's birthday is next week. We about to be sitting in the fucking dark. I asked my baby daddy what he got on it. He said he was broke. So I started calling up his family, and why they sent me 2 voicemail, y'all. And this is why I go so hard on my content, because I got 4 kids. And if you new here, what's up? It's your girl, Mavry J. Hey, ow. And I got 4 kids and a baby daddy who listens sometimes. And yes, I lay down to make these kids, but it take a village to raise these kids. And y'all, my daughter love when I put her Pampers in the refrigerator. So if you got small kids, put them in the refrigerator and watch how they fall asleep. I just put you on to some game. Y'all, then to top it all off, I did not get the house I want. They said I had bad credit, and I'm confused because how do I have bad credit? I don't have any credit. They said they did a background check on me that came back good, but my credit was so low that they couldn't give me the house. They said it was in the low 100s, and I'm just so confused. Like, what? Y'all, I'm so mad.
She seemed like the type of person that'll blame everybody for her problems except that person that she looking at in the mirror.
So when are Black women gonna hold ourselves accountable for the disgustingness that is coming out of the neighborhood, the disgustingness that we're raising? These children have no respect, they have no morals, no values, and quite frankly, the women don't either. You know, they don't respect the men that they're having these children with, and then they're having children by the same men. So, meaning they have a baby with a man that has 2 baby moms already. It's disgusting behavior, and they're not able to properly watch their children because they're so focused and on all these external things. They're focused on this celebrity culture, and they're focused on getting a Louis bag and going outside and party, but they're not focusing on making sure that their children can read. So Black women definitely need to take some accountability with what's going on in the Black community. And I understand that Black men are not in the homes either, but Black women won't allow them to be. Black women are not agreeable. Black women don't like to listen. Black women are masculine. These are the problems that we're having in our community, and Black women must take accountability. I'm sorry.
So you don't want to hold yourself accountable? It's not just you hindering. You can be also hindering your loved ones, family, friends, even your own kids. Like they just taking a straight bullet off of your ignorance to not wanting to hold yourself accountable to certain situations.
Bro, are y'all crazy about this gorilla thing?
So I will say this.
100 men.
So I will say this, Chan.
And 1 gorilla.
My problem in looking at it was this. I was picturing every gorilla as King Kong. They're actually not that. As I've seen more gorillas online, I have realized, though they are big, They are not that big.
That big. What they good? 350?
400.
450.
And like 8-foot wingspan too. No, here's the thing. Some of y'all gonna die.
I'm running up first.
So you
I'm
done.
running up first. Listen, y'all, listen. I done worked this out in my mind because I've had this conversation with people because they know I wrestle alligators and all the stuff, the hogs and all the outdoor stuff I do. I worked this out. When I wrestle alligators, I have my buddy Brian Crum, who we catch alligators together. I grab the head, you throw a towel over his face, and they can't see. You slowly close their mouth. And Brian knows when I jump on the head, he got to jump and get the legs off the ground. If he doesn't get on that back leg, I'm gonna die. And we've done it a number of times. So the first person, I got me and Brian Crum. Now I have to get 98 other grown-ass men. James Harrison is one of them. James, I'm calling you. I'm calling Jokic. I'm calling his two brothers. I'm calling the Trent Williams. I'm gonna get some dogs out there on this gorilla. The gorilla might just fall over and have a heart attack when he sees my crew walking up. It's 100 monsters out there? Y'all are crazy, and y'all aren't invited because on the text thread, y'all was acting like bitches. You know y'all my boys, but on the text thread, y'all was acting like, I ain't running up on no gorilla. Well, you're not on my list, and you're not on my list. I'm about to get me 99 monsters. That gorilla might have a heart attack when he sees us walk around the corner.
RC, bitch one. That's me. I'm not going out there.
I'm not fighting.
You have fun because you're not thinking clearly. You're talking about jumping a gorilla and an alligator. You're gonna jump on the gorilla back, throw the towel on his face, and do all that duct taping. That ain't happening.
No, Fred.
That's not happening.
I don't have guys like you.
And you can't have the weapon.
When I run straight up on him, and he grabs me, now Brian Crum's on his neck.
Well,
now Tremaine McCullum's on his left arm. Jermaine McCullum's on his right arm. I'm bringing dogs out there. James Harrison, I might send him out first. It might be an equal fight. Y'all are crazy. Listen, 100 human beings on one animal, we win.
What we gonna need is some crowded powder to sprinkle on James Crumbs. Whatever's the left, you guys are gonna be leftovers.
Listen, man.
Y'all gonna be filleted, man. That gorilla not messing around,
one
bro.
dude is gonna wrap jeans around his arm, and then you jam it in his mouth, choke him, pull out his stomach.
RC, jeans? That means somebody fight naked.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I fight naked.
Hey man, if you made it this far into the vibes and you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit that like button, comment, and share. And also, ladies, 100 of y'all versus accountability. You know what? I'm rooting for y'all. Till next time.